Hello and good evening, Amherst. Welcome back to the second episode of the Bread Basket. Today I'm joined by Delta Force 32.
Hi there, I'm a Speaker of the Assembly, political extraordinaire, smartest man in the state coming at you.
All right, that was terrible. Thank you. So first on the agenda I have is a controversy.
A controversy?
Regarding the General Assembly, your position as the Speaker. It's said that you will not allow General Assembly members to dress up in costumes.
Oh, is that so?
And
Well,
that you even turned down 2,000 Robux to buy yourself a costume and let the others.
I wasn't aware that I was offered 2,000 Robux, first off. Second off, I would never take that because that's a bribe and that's corruption, and I don't do corruption ever.
They were
Um,
trying to help pay for your costume. They thought maybe you were embarrassed that you wouldn't have a costume.
well, I can assure you that I do own costumes. Um, I just personally believe that it would violate the ethics of the General Assembly.
So you're
As
gonna be just boring like that? And to touch up on what you said before, you have costumes. What kind of costumes would you say you have?
well, I have a Pope costume. Um, I have a couple other ones um, along similar lines. Nothing too eccentric or extravagant.
All right. But just because you think it's not professional, you don't want the rest of the assembly dress up?
Well, I
You're
mean,
just gonna rain on their parade like that?
it would violate appropriate resolution for dress code within the assembly.
But you, as the speaker, could waive that, could you not?
No, unless replaced by a different resolution.
So could you possibly champion a resolution that makes exceptions?
You're right, I could do that.
But you won't, because you're lame?
Uh, you see, when I came on this show, I wasn't expecting such a harsh accusations coming towards me.
Oh, did you not see our previous episode?
I saw your previous episode.
Then you should have known what you're getting yourself into, sir.
Well, then I will fully take the bullet on this one. I'm a bland, boring, and stale person.
Do you have no intention of letting them dress up?
I have no intention of letting them dress up anytime before October 31st.
I'm gonna make your life hell. Anyway, all right, next topic. Next topic. How did the Delta Sus thing come about?
I have no idea. Honestly and genuinely, it's been going on for months now. I don't know its origins. I don't know why it's a thing. I kind of just learned to live with it at this point.
It's gotten to the point where your chair in the General Assembly has a picture of the imposter
Well, it
on it.
used to have Rick Astley.
It's
Uh,
both, I believe.
yes,
It's Rick Astley
it has
and the
both.
imposter.
Um,
And your
it's also my
ringtone?
ringtone. Yes. Um, I can't tell you how it came about.
I mean,
have
at least
no
it's not as
idea.
bad as Blocks, who's got My Little Pony.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. You're absolutely right. Among Us Drip does have a nice beat to it. I'll give you that, but I don't know its origins. I thought it would just go away, but it hasn't yet. So we'll kind of just ride this one out.
I
Maybe
hope it
it'll
never
stick
goes
around.
away. I hope it always bothers you.
Well,
And I hope
uh,
that people violently harass you about the General Assembly not being able to wear costumes.
we'll agree to disagree on that one.
And about this cut list that you've been harassing the dev staff for. What can you
You
tell me
mean
about
the
that?
cutlass I've been waiting about 6 years for?
Well, from what I've heard, you've been harassing them, and then you went inactive for a year, and then
That
came back
isn't even
expecting a
true.
cutlass.
I didn't go inactive for a year. Um, but even still, I asked for a 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass back when Amherst was in V7. James agreed to make it for me, and no such car has been brought to my attention since then. Even with Awesome Racer and Block becoming car devs to the dev team. So I've been waiting since 2015 for a
So you're saying it's an issue with the devs. They're wrong here for not
I'm
making your
saying it
car.
is an I'm saying it is an issue with the work ethic of Block of Fire One.
Are you calling Block of Fire One lazy?
I am, yes.
You're calling him lazy.
Yes. I believe that he is intentionally procrastinating and being lazy because he does not like the Cutlass.
Oh, so you think it's a little
I think he's
hypocritical
I
of
think he's
him?
inflicting personal bias into his dev work as an excuse to be lazy.
Do you think it's hypocritical of him to harass Mystery for the gun system while he still
Oh
hasn't made
yeah,
your cutlass?
I think it's very hypocritical. I think you're spot on with that.
But what about your inactivity?
What about my inactivity?
You went inactive and then came back expecting a cutlass as some sort of
I
reward.
I was absent. I was never gone.
Okay. You left the Discord from what I heard.
Yes, but I was
So
never
you
gone. I
what do you
was
mean? You
absent.
literally
I
disappeared.
was absent, but I was never gone.
And what's all Oh, I've got a personal bone to pick with you about the governor elections when I was running with
What
Mystery.
about it? What about it?
How you decided to come in and you must have known that Keeper wasn't going to be active, and you weren't even active, and you still ran against us, and you won, and you weren't active, and then you just left. I'm very upset. I'm still upset about that.
Well,
We were gonna do so many great things.
I will tell you that before that governor election, I was active in fulfilling my constitutional duties as speaker very well.
And then you ran for lieutenant governor with
Yes.
Keeper, and then you both went super inactive, and then you left Amherst. Come on
Uh,
now.
well, okay, you're right. I did go inactive, and in retrospect, I wish that I had never run for lieutenant governor. That is my honest and personal opinion. I regret that decision. I was much happier as speaker. I was able to do a lot more for the community as speaker. And yeah, that should have been your election. But
Honestly, I'll be real with you. When I heard you were gonna be his lieutenant, I was like, oh, we fucking lost.
you guys came very close.
It was only
You
because
were
you guys fucking had inactive people voting for you, or people from fucking yeah.
What's that mysterious voice? Okay.
Ignore that. That was just technical difficulties there.
Sorry, I have something in my earpiece.
Mysterious voice in my head. How much time are we running on here? 8 minutes. All right, we gotta wrap this up. I'm trying to think. That was pretty much it, Delta.
Mhm.
Thank you for being on the show. This concludes our episode of the Breadbasket. Please show your support by liking the video so that we know this is enjoyed. Special thanks to Delta Force for showing up and being super lame and being inactive and demanding a cutlass. Good night, Amherst.